Whenever you were growing up playing Ocarina of Time and getting into gaming and stuff, was that your biggest interest, or were you interested in other things like playing sports, or uh, did you have an ideal that you were wanting to model and stuff at a young age, or how did that really come about?
Oh, the modeling came about basically from being in school for musical theater and just kind of like having to do headshots for my dance company and acting headshots and that kind of stuff because I had to for my portfolio. And from there, I kind of ventured into modeling. When I was really young, I didn't want it. Like, I didn't even think about it. Yeah, I played a lot of video games. I would play sports as well. But eventually all the after school programs that were either drama or sports, they started to be at the same time.
Yeah.
So I couldn't do both. So I went towards drama. I was like, screw sports.
Yeah.
No one likes sports. Come on. So I would do all the drama programs. I played violin for several years. My dad's a professional drummer.
Awesome.
He travels more than I do. So he works at Disney World. It's amazing. So I get to go there for free. It's great. Even eat food like backstage. It's amazing. So very like creative family and everything. My sister went to school for classical animation. She's really great. And yeah, so it's always like theater based, that kind of stuff. My brother's a huge gamer as well. I would be like the RPG gamer, and he was like first person shooter, loves like Assassin's Creed and stuff like that too. So we were kind of like on the opposite poles of the gaming spectrum. So yeah.
All right,
yeah,
so
lots of gaming.
you were talking about with your modeling stuff, you kind of casually converted over to cosplaying and stuff, because they kind of go hand in hand. Most people, whenever they create whatever costume they're trying to create, usually they end up showing it off and modeling it anyway, so they kind of go hand in hand. But whenever you first started modeling, how did you specifically get into that? Was there like a friend that you had that also did it, or did someone just offer you like a photo shoot or something, or how did that come about?
Well, yeah, I had some friends that were models before I was, and so that kind of led me into the regular modeling and like Playboy and all that kind of stuff. And
were they companies that like reached out to you, or did you go to them and like audition or whatever?
A little bit of both. Yeah, basically a little bit of both. And yeah, like I said, I had friends too. So it's like everyone has contacts. You kind of like go around and all that kind of stuff. So that was great. And yeah, then from there, the whole with cosplay and stuff. Just when I was creating more of a name for myself and I got a little bit more popular, like on social media and all that kind of stuff, you then can sort of tailor what you do to your likes.
Yeah.
Right. So then that's when I started cosplaying more. And I was like, look, I already have great photographers. I already know how to model. It's easy. It's going to be great. So then I just started putting my sewing skills on basic sewer and props and all that kind of stuff, and got more time on my hands. And that's when I was able to really start focusing on cosplay and that kind of stuff. So I always do both. Like I dabble between, just because people, I think I'm like one of the only playmates that cosplays.
Yeah.
And that's kind of like what I'm known for. So I obviously keep to both. I was just in the Philippines shooting again with Playboy Philippines, which was great. We were there for a whole month. They want to do a huge cosplay event too the next time I go back.
Awesome.
So yeah, so it's pretty cool. I definitely love cosplaying more than regular modeling. If I don't have like a sword or a prop in my hand or something to like play around with, it's weird now, which is pretty funny.
Have you, obviously going to E3 and Comic-Con, places like that, that's like the best spot to cosplay and stuff.
Yeah.
But some of my friends, whenever they go to like Comic-Con or Wizard World or something like that, and they're not in a cosplay, they feel naked. Like they're just, like they just don't fit in. Normally when you think about like wearing a big costume and stuff, or pretending to be a character, usually in your head you're thinking you're standing out, but when you go to places like that, if you are not doing it, then you're usually the one that's kind of standing out, because everybody there, like it's almost expected for someone to just casually be dressed up as somebody.
Yeah. Well, it
Yeah.
depends on the con too. And things like E3, for example, are some of my favorites because I don't have to dress like I don't cosplay. You're not allowed to at E3. And I love being so like toned down and chill and in a t-shirt and comfortable and like playing games and just kind of like hanging out with friends and not have to worry about, oh crap, this is falling off, or oh, I have a photo shoot, I have to go meet this person now. So I actually, as much as I love cosplaying, going to cons and totally dressing down.
Oh, so that's something you look forward to.
Yeah.
Yeah, see.
Although I don't like it when photographers then ask for my picture or people ask for my picture and I'm not dressed up and I look like a hot mess. I'm like, why do you want my photo?
So how does that feel for you? Like whenever you go out and you're recognized in something, whenever you first started being recognized and people started knowing who you are and being fans and stuff, how was that going from? Because I know like there's, with me, it's at the point to where it's almost starting to happen. Like I'll go to the store grocery shopping and I'll see somebody wearing a gaming shirt and they'll just give me like a big look like I think I know who he is, but I'm not really sure. So with you, like when did that first begin? And has it ever been like an odd situation? Or...
I've had some funny situations. It's fun. I really love it when people do recognize me and want to take photos and all that kind of stuff. When did it start? With the regular modeling, sometimes I would do like charity events and stuff in LA, and you'd have like people outside of the red carpets with like photos that they want you to sign and that kind of stuff. So that happened when I was normally modeling.
Yeah.
And then cosplay, same thing. It just kind of slowly happened as I got more into the scene. The funniest thing though is what happened is if I'm like super dressed up, I look great, my makeup's on point, someone comes up to me, I think they know who I am, I'm being really friendly, I'm like, yeah, come by my booth, I'll be there later, da da da. And you know, I think they know me because of cosplay, and all of a sudden it's just then they ask for my number.
Oh.
They think I'm just some hot girl wandering around half naked in like a poison ivy latex or something. And I'm like,
that's hilarious.
I'm like, oh no. and I'm nice. Like, of course I'm gonna be nice because I want to be nice.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to be extra nice because I think they might be a fan. And then they just think I'm just some weirdo dressed up asking for it. I'm like, oh no. Sorry, I have a boyfriend. What is this?
With your YouTube channel, when did you first start this one that you have now? You said that you had to create a new one because of whatever happened, but with the one that you have now, when did you first start it? And when did you notice it started getting popular?
Well, I started my new one maybe like 3 months ago. Yeah. But I've got a pretty heavy fan base on my other social medias, so even though Facebook is the devil, and anytime you post something on Facebook, the algorithm, it doesn't want you to leave, so it cuts your reach down completely.
Yeah.
And Instagram doesn't let you link out yet, so that's annoying. But yeah, my old channel was just over like 12,000 people on it. It's still alive and up until my new one gets up to there. I don't want to delete my old one until I'm past 10K on my new one.
Yeah.
And
what is your YouTube? Like if someone wanted to go search it, what would they have to type in? So after this video, everybody can find you.
Yeah. Just my channel is just YouTube/HollyWolf TV. So I tried to put Holly T Wolf, but for some reason when I created my new channel, it wouldn't let me cut my name and put a T in there.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
So where did the name Holly Wolf come from?
It's my name.
Oh, your last name's actually Wolf?
Yeah, it's my real legal name.
That's awesome. See,
and everyone thinks it's fake because I have fangs as well. I got little like baby fangs, and so they're like, "Oh, you have like, did you get those, or did you create a fake last name?" And I was like, "No, I'm German."
Okay.
Wolf.
See that's awesome. Because whenever I seen it, I was like, you know, for like someone that's into cosplay and stuff, I was like, that's a really cool name.
Yeah,
Um,
modeling, cosplay, everyone always thinks it's fake. I'll have companies that send me contracts for things and I'll sign it and they're like, no, honey, listen here, Blondie, your real legal name. And I'm
that's
like, look,
that's hilarious. It's like, do you want to see my
sometimes,
ID?
yeah, it happens. They're like, oh, I'm sorry, hon, your real name.
Yeah. Alright, well, what is one of the most positive interactions that you've ever had with a fan? Like someone coming up to you and saying something really nice to just completely change your day and make it awesome, or like a really nice comment that someone left on a video. Like, for example, specifically with YouTube, something really awesome someone did for me was I made a video called The Top 10 Best and Worst of Ocarina of Time, which was
Okay.
something that I worked on, and it listed 5 things that I really liked about it and 5 things that I didn't like about it. And there
Hmm.
were so many people commenting on it saying that like they teared up while watching it because it brought back all of the memories they had from first playing it.
Yeah.
And getting that feedback was just really, really awesome. So, has anything like that ever happened with you from your YouTube channel or modeling or anything else that you've been doing?
Well, I would say my reaction to Breath of the Wild, because I was actually streaming on Twitch. I was playing Final Fantasy 15, and everyone was like, "Are you gonna watch a presentation?" I was like, "Oh yes, let's just watch it all together." So I was streaming, obviously, and I ended up crying on my reaction and pushing my dog out of the way because I screamed when I saw Zelda, and I screamed that my dog was like, "Hey, are you okay? Like, comes to like comfort me." And I was like, "Not now!" And I like pushed her out of the way. And so
Yeah.
half the video was like, "Oh, your poor dog."
So you enjoyed the video so much you actually teared up while you were watching it?
Yeah, oh, I was having a rough time,
That's
and I
awesome.
was telling everyone on my stream like, "Don't laugh at me." I was like, "Don't," and it's like my monitor that's right here. I'd be like, "Don't laugh at me." I'm crying watching on this one. So it was funny because a lot of people were like, "Oh my god, she pushed your dog," and then the other half was like, "Oh my god, bitch isn't even looking at the screen," because I had it up on this monitor and my laptop,
Yeah.
but then the Twitch stream was over here, so I was like, "Ah!" So everyone was like angry about that. But the cool thing and the nice thing was a lot of people were also like, "Oh wow, like she's really into this."
Yeah, you're a
I
real
feel like you
fan.
had a very genuine response, and anyone that was like, "Oh, this girl's fake, she's just doing it for the views," everyone else was like, why would she why would she cry?
Yeah, they don't understand like
Yeah.
the passion and stuff that goes into it, because it's like, if someone is really into basketball or something and their favorite team wins the championship and they get so happy that like they tear up or whatever. It's basically the same thing where uh, this game, a lot of people have been looking forward to it for like 5 years. So to see it finally come out, like it's a week away. So there's a
And
lot of people,
they didn't give you anything about Zelda
yeah,
forever.
months.
The game's
Yeah,
been in production forever. You didn't see her ever. So it was a big deal.
yeah.
So
And you said whenever you finally did see Zelda, you were like a huge fan of the way she looked, and you started the cosplay that you were, I think, finished with now.
yeah, it's done.
Awesome.
Yeah, I started right away. I was actually in the middle of doing Chic, and I'm almost done the harp. I just need to do all the stenciling and detailing on it. But yeah, I put everything aside. I have like 4 cosplays in the works, and I just was like, nope, they can wait. I gotta get Zelda done for the release date, and I want to get all the content ready and done. And everyone's been on my ass too about cosplaying Zelda. To this day, I have not cosplayed Zelda or anything
Oh,
from Zelda.
so that's something that all of your fans have been asking for.
Yeah, that they've been like, this is your favorite series, and we are all very aware of that by now. Why haven't you cosplayed anything from it? And I was like, I'm getting to it. I'm getting to it. I was gonna do Twilight Princess Zelda
Hmm.
first, and the embroidery and the detailing on the dress is quite intense. So it's in the works, and I was prepping for it for a while. I want to do it justice. Like I don't want to half-ass it. So I was just like, all right, gonna take my time. But then as soon as I saw the new artwork for the new Zelda, I was like, ah! So
Yeah.
it's beautiful, and I love how she's more adventurous looking, and that's why I'm really excited about the game, to see how she fits into everything. 'Cause she's not very normal. She's more like Wind Waker, where she's actually doing something with her life here and there.
Yeah, it was odd. That was why I really liked Skyward Sword, because like in Ocarina of Time, whenever you meet Zelda, she just stays in the castle the whole time, and then she shows up as Sheik, but you don't really know it's Sheik until the end of the game.
Yeah.
And then, what is it? Twilight Princess, she again stays in the castle, kind of out of the main story for a while.
Yeah.
But with Skyward Sword, there was almost a love interest between Link and Zelda, and every time that you went to the next dungeon or completed the dungeon, you would get a new cutscene that would show Zelda. So it was really awesome how she was a key part of that story, and you weren't just trying to save her or rescue her. And with this game, it seems like it's doing something similar, to where she's not just captured in a castle and it's your job to save her. Like, you actually have to go around and figure out the story and everything. So
Yeah, I think she's like a good reason why Link is like still alive,
yeah.
right? And put to sleep and whatnot. So she obviously utilizes her powers in this
Yeah.
game more so than most other games. So I think it's going to be really exciting to see that. So
What's up everybody, really quick before we get to the usual end slate, I wanted to mention a quick update for this channel. I'm trying to bring together a few new series other than the usual discussions and news videos that we do. I would like to bring quality reviews, let's plays, do more live streams, a top 10 series, and more analysis videos. However, to do this, I need your help. Between being a new father, YouTube, and my real job, I don't have the time to work on all of these videos. So I'd like to bring on other people who can help out from time to time, like Sasizi and others who have helped host and edit videos before. To make this all happen and to get awesome rewards for yourself, head over to patreon.com/GameOverJesse, where you can get shoutouts and videos, join our group Discord and chat with us whenever you want, be a guest on some of our videos, and much more. If you haven't already, please like, subscribe, and leave your thoughts in the comments below. I would like to give a huge thank you to this month's Patreons for their support: George Martinez, Glenn Casio, Hin Hutinen, Lunarium, Magic Tech Review, The Itch Network, and Harris Priest. Thank you all for everything, and it's because of your support that I'm able to find the time to do these videos. If you would also like to support this channel, head over to patreon.com/GameOverJesse, where you can find all kinds of great rewards, like joining on a video, being added onto our Discord chat, having your discussion or topic featured on one of our videos, and much more, including having your own custom artwork similar to my own, drawn of you in any anime or video game style you would like. Finally, I would like to give a huge thank you to Gnomo Designs and CS Guitar 89 for providing the music and artwork for this channel.